Alright, so I just wanted to make this kind of just giving my thoughts on the new signing and the waiving of Joe Bachie, the linebacker, to open up a spot. But if you pick up noise in the background, somebody else is recording a podcast, ironically, at this time. So if it's picking up noise, it's probably that, like talking. So it's not me, but anyways, Philly signed defensive tackle. What's Willie Henry? Yeah. D2 Willie Henry, former Raven. That just adds. And they waived Joe Bachie, which kind of tells me he was just a camp buddy. He was here to gauge depth, kind of, or be that guy in case something happens. But Willie Henry, to me, he seems like a boomer bust guy. So if if he has a great uptick and something good happens, you keep him over a guy like T.Y. McGill, who'd be your 5, because you've got Cox, Hargrave, the rookies at 3 and 4. Well, rookie at 3. I wouldn't. Milton Williams. I wouldn't say. What's his name? The other DT is a lock, because he is a 6th rounder. And then probably a T.Y. McGill, someone with experience. Actually, no, Hassan Ridgeway, then T.Y. McGill, I'd say. So I'd honestly put McGill, if they don't prefer the rookie, or if they don't like something about the rookie, and he just doesn't seem to fit. But I think this is another depth signing. But it's depth, camp body. It can be seen as those, or just somebody that you bring him in. If he does good, great, you can keep him. If not, you can cut him. Not very much of a loss. But he was drafted in 2017 to Baltimore, played 2 seasons in Baltimore, played 14 games in his first season, then 3 in his second, 1 in his third, and then didn't play last year, which kind of worries me. In his first season, playing 14 games and starting 3, he had 5 pass deflections, 2 fumble recoveries, 3.5 sacks, 33 combined tackles, 24 solo, 9 assists, 6 TFLs, 11 QB hits. Not a great season, but as a depth rotational guy down in Baltimore, I'd say that's decent numbers. It could be worse. Yeah, it also could be better, but like I said, this just looks more like a depth signing, because in his next season, where he only saw the field for 3 games in Baltimore, he recorded 1 sack, 3 combined tackles, 2 solo, 1 assist, 1 TFL, 1 QB hit. And then he didn't play at all 2015 or record a stat, I'd say. 2020, played 1 game, didn't record a stat. Didn't play 2021 either, which doesn't necessarily speak volumes to how he is as a player. And yeah, he really didn't log a stat in his 1 game in San Fran, so I assume he just came in for a couple plays and then was back out. Yeah, he played 597 snaps for 55% on defense in 2017, with 74% on special teams, which I don't know where they would have put him for that. I'd have to look. Then he played 82 snaps, or 8%, in 2018 with Baltimore. And then in 2020 in San Fran, he played 4 snaps, which equaled to 0%. So this is another kind of a guy that you'd bring in for depth and see what he can do. And it's kind of, if he does good, you keep him. If not, nothing off your back, cut him, and nobody's probably going to grab the Bachie, the linebacker. Bachie, people say it so many different ways. It doesn't matter how you say it, but I don't think anyone's going to grab him. So he'll probably be around for us to get if this doesn't work out. which they're at least going to keep him through training camp and probably preseason, and then cut him within probably the first couple rounds of cuts. But you never know. He could explode in this defense. But the one thing that worries me is, yes, he was drafted in 2017. He's got 5 years in the league. But he has only played 18 games and started 4. And he hasn't had great stat output. Or I haven't seen much on him, but he doesn't look the greatest. And Baltimore's had a good defensive line for the past couple of years, but I don't know. I think this is a boomer bust prospect that's more likely to be a bust than not. But I just wanted to give quick thoughts. I'll probably go a little bit more in depth on the podcast, on the comment flock when I kind of get a little bit better of a look and everything, and we hear a little bit more on him. But I'll see you later.